Microphone check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, we're not hearing you so well. Give us just 1 minute.
Microphone check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So most of us have a few options in our work centers when it comes to microphone selection. Onboard camera mics, shotgun mics, lavalier mics, and large and small diaphragm mics all may be available to you. But which do you use and why? Meet Airman Winchell. He's very excited to be part of our discussion today.
If we were doing an interview in a controlled space like the studio, think about what would make your subject most comfortable. You can have everything pre-positioned, including a supercardioid shotgun mic. This mic has a directional pickup pattern and will pick up whatever it's pointed at, while reducing sound from around or behind it. If you don't have a mic stand or C-stand available to you, have a teammate hold a boom pole and position the mic just off camera, as close to the subject as you can get. Remember to keep the mic steady and limit your hand movements on the pole, because the mic will pick those sounds up. And you likely don't want this in your audio during an interview. Most of the time, you're not going to have the luxury of a studio to conduct your interview in. In fact, sometimes, you might be stuck in a tiny office.
First of all, never do an interview in a place like this. But if you have to, a lavalier mic would make sense. Most lavalier mics are omnidirectional, which means they pick up sound from all directions. Very helpful if it's close to your subject, but you also have to be wary of any sounds your subject's clothes make. A simple online search will reveal many different ways to rig a lavalier microphone. The best way is the one that offers the clearest sound while minimizing distractions for your viewer. If recording a broadcast news piece, where time is of the essence, clipping the mic on your subject, hiding the wires, and leaving a nice tidy loop is perfectly acceptable. You'll get clean audio, and your audience is used to seeing mics in those situations already. When possible though, it's always best to hide the mic. When your audience sees the mic, they're reminded that a production is taking place around the soundbite. And you want your audience focused on the message, not the method. Now there are products online that can help you hide a lavalier microphone. I'm going to guess that's hard to come by at your units. So I'm going to show you a couple of low budget ways using things you have in your office or by making a quick trip to a neighborhood store. We can easily place a mic under his collar and secure it using gaffer's tape. Gaffer's tape is great because it doesn't leave a sticky residue behind, but is sticky enough to work for most applications. Once you have the mic where you want it, make 2 loose triangles from the gaff tape and place them below the mic head.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4.
They'll act as a shock absorber for any potential movements Airman Winchell might make. Now what if Airman Winchell just came back from PT and you had to interview him? Gross. Tape the head of the mic using moleskin, which you can find at most neighborhood drugstores. Cut a small strip and wrap the head of the mic, keeping the adhesive away from the mic. Run the mic from behind the shirt and then lay the mic inside the collar. Use gaff tape as needed for extra support.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4.
We've already discussed a couple of common pickup patterns. Another thing to keep in mind is what type of mic you're using. Mics are often categorized as dynamic or condenser mics. Your shotgun and lavalier mics are usually condenser mics. They require a power source, sound clean and clear, but are a little more fragile. Dynamic mics offer a warm tone, don't require power, and can withstand the elements much better than condenser mics. That's why you see so many news reporters carrying dynamic mics.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, that's a lot of material to take in one sitting, but there's one more topic I'd like to cover: voiceover. You may have seen large diaphragm mics like this one in radio studios and voiceover booths. Or in a box in the closet of your office that no one has ventured to since that one guy PCS'd 2 years ago. Just kidding, that never happens. Large diaphragm mics have a very detailed response and do a great job picking up the subtle qualities of individual voices. This is the tip of the audio iceberg, friends. Be sure to research this material online, dig into your CDCs, and watch other blank slate tutorials for help. And if you'd like, Airman Winchell would love for you to run mic tests on him. Right?